So peer pressure can be, one of the most challenging parts about staying sober and refraining from smoking weed. And I know for me, that was, always the most challenging part about it. 'Cause I would stay sober for a while, and then all of a sudden, get with some old buddies, or a female on a date or something, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, I started smoke once, and I would end up, right back as a chronic weed smoker for a long time. And so anyways, I wanted to share, a little story about today, about some pressure that was laid on me, and some advice on how to deal with this pressure. And so my old barber, every time that I would go to get a haircut, we would drink and smoke weed together. It's just one of those places that it's like that. But once I cleaned up, I decided not to go there anymore, because I knew it wasn't the best thing to be surrounding myself with that type of stuff. So anyways, today I had a wedding, and so I desperately needed a haircut, and went to a couple of my normal places I go to, but everywhere was packed and I didn't have a lot of time. So I was like, oh shoot, I gotta go to my old barber. So I went there, and as soon as I get there, it's just like old times. I pull around the back. People are, two guys are smoking a blunt out back. Then I go inside, and the whole place reeks of weed, and people are drinking beers, bottle of liquors out, and so immediately my barber sees me, and oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. Here, and he offers me a drink. I'm like, no, I'm all good. Oh, come on, man, you gotta have a drink, and pour some liquor in a cup, hands it to me. Oh, I'm all good, man, I don't want a drink. And then of course, offers me to smoke. Some guy passed me a joint. No, man, I'm all good. Oh, it's the Christmas, it's the spirit of season. Come on, you only live life once. You're gonna have a cheers with it. I'm gonna have a smoke. You're not gonna and just stood my ground. No, I'm all good. I don't, no, thank you. I don't want any. And it was kind of awkward, because they were laying this pressure on me, and it was like everybody was like disappointed that I wasn't participating in it, because it was the old crowd that's like always there every time I would go there back in the day. But I stood my ground, and I was like, no. And so I got my haircut, and I got out of there, went to the wedding, of course stayed sober at the wedding. Everybody was drinking, things like that. I didn't drink, and then, got home, went to the gym, and got a good high. That's what I was craving. I wanted to get a real high, a higher caliber of a high, with that adrenaline from pumping iron and exercising. And I feel great now. And I think about how, everybody else, how they must feel, the people that were smoking and drinking all day, they're probably in another world right now. And then tomorrow morning, they're going to wake up groggy, where I'm fired up, thinking about the New Year's coming, my goals and my projects and everything that I want to set up for the new year. I'm going to get up early tomorrow morning and work out and seize the day, crush the day. So that peer pressure is very real. And so my best advice, some advice on how to deal with that peer pressure is just to stay strong. Know that it's not worth it, for that short, high. What is it's just a short-term high, or what would be better. Think about it. Staying sober, crushing a workout, crushing your goal, that's a better caliber of high. So stay strong, but then also sometimes you can sideswipe it, and sometimes that's the easiest method, so that it doesn't make it awkward. Just like, what, I'm just taking a little break from smoking, so not today, or not right now, maybe later. And then a lot of times people, they might forget about it. They're getting all fucked up, and then because you said not right now, maybe later, by later they might forget about it. So a lot of times it's, you can either just stay strong, which is a great method, just hey, no, I'm good, I don't want any, or just kind of sideswipe it. Not right now, not today, I'm taking a little break from it. That way it doesn't, they don't feel bad about themselves. Oh, that they internally kind of feel like you're trying to make them feel awkward or something, or whatever, which is again a reflection of themselves. But yeah, that peer pressure is very real. Know that it's coming, and it's gonna keep coming. It's gonna come back up in different times in your life when you least expect it, just like today. And I remember as I was sitting there in the chair getting my hair cut, looking around at everybody, they were all fucked up and drinking, and I mean, this was only like 11:30 in the morning, and they're all sitting there eating junk food, drinking liquor, all high, watching the TV, and I'm just thinking like, man, I do not want to be like these people at all. And I don't mean that in like a mean or a judgmental way, because I don't think that I'm better than anybody just because I'm sober. But I think it's important for us to think about, what's the type of person that I would want to become like. Because you know if you think about someone who you want to become like, act like that person, because what you do, the behavior that you do, you're gonna end up, that's what you're gonna, that's the character that you're building. In this life you have the ability, like in the Sims or an avatar, to create your avatar however you want. And so I want my avatar to be a strong person, a strong character that that needs a higher caliber of high, adrenaline from exercise, from accomplishing my goals, rather than a weak high from something like that. So just a quick message, guys. Hope you have a good holiday season, and until next time, see ya.